Hey y'all,
I'm Ebony.
and I'm Donna, and we finna get live at 55. It's Black History Month, so you know we gotta talk about the awesomeness of being Black. We may spend the whole month just talking about Black excellence. I'd like to start off with things that we love about being Black. I mean, there's a lot to love, right? But there are some things up there that just really... they just really make that Black experience worth living. To me, one of the best things about being Black is how hype we get about the smallest thing.
Loud.
Right? For no reason, right? You see somebody walking down the street and her boots look good.
Hey,
girl, I see you. Then you have to go home and tell your friend, let me tell you how I saw this girl today with these boots on, girl.
She probably got it from Shoe Dazzle.
Probably did. They was real cute. She was wearing them darn things, and I appreciate that. Not everybody can understand how hype we get.
Yeah, I think my personal favorite, like with children's events.
Yeah.
My mama run down a whole football field. Yes. You run, baby! Run! Hey,
we the cheerleader, the coach, the concession stand.
I don't have no hot dogs. How many hot dogs y'all want out here?
You know, we finna go and put a couple of these hot dogs on the grill. You know, other coaches will stand there and look at us like we ain't got much sense, but we have a good time.
And flips and stuff. You have a.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll. 2 pieces of chicken is enough to make a barbecue, right?
Hey, you got to. Okay, you gonna bring the tater salad? Who making the baked beans? Because last time Shirley ain't make them the way she said she was gonna make them.
Everything is a production, and I love it. You can't replicate that experience. I feel like now we in the suburbs, we can't really, get down like how we used to.
Yeah,
right? Like, it's
always got a little bougie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Came up in the world.
Yeah, that's right. We quiet when we barbecue. Yeah, we quiet. What else you like about being Black?
Well, with my head wrap, listen, y'all, I'm not from here. Y'all can't tell me. I'm from here, okay? So I really feel like this is like my crown. I really like having some kind of head wrap. And my personal favorite is when I walk out somewhere with my head wrap and they ask me where I'm from. They know. I ain't from here. I don't look like I'm from Orlando. Nope. I'm from I'm just visiting some family in the States and stuff. That's all I'm doing. Just out here with my family.
And that go with us getting hyped. We like to stunt.
Yeah. Got to stunt on.
And you come from a long line of stunts.
Yeah, long line. You can't be half stepping. You just can't.
I've learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot. Earrings got to be on point.
Yeah, makeup. Because my family, they hurt your feelings. They just gonna tell you why you wore that. Why you ain't wear that pink dress I bought you last time. Just why?
But we definitely will. We will stunt.
Yeah, stunt.
Overdress.
I think we
going to the Central Florida Fair.
Hey,
finna be walking around in mud.
My feet hurt, but I'm cute though. Got to tiptoe real quick.
You done got dressed up for the photo booth.
Yeah. Hey, you got to walk around till you get good and see. They gonna see this outfit.
Sure lives.
Yeah.
Sure lives.
I don't know how other races are, but I really like the fact that we can be supportive. Just like small stuff. Hey,
I see
little
you out there.
JoJo walked today. Hey.
Yeah, hey.
And he walked to the best walker it was. It's nothing. Just to be, we gonna make a big deal out of little stuff.
That's what we do.
Got to.
That's what we do. So often we haven't been given anything, right? Nothing came easy. Nothing was fair. And so what we learn to do, and what I really appreciate about being Black, is we learn to celebrate ourselves. We don't need nobody to show us or tell us, because we're going to hype ourselves up. And even though some people may not agree with how we do it, we may go spend our wealth, and we'll talk about that later. But, you got to have something in a world where you weren't given anything. So, I like to see a tag hanging off your jersey. Where your tag hanging off your jersey, dog?
Do that.
I mean, I want you to be smart about how you spend your money, but if you want to ride on 37s, do that. You want to listen to your music slow down with the speaker in your trunk. Hey.
Loud.
Hey. Do
early in the morning.
Because ain't nobody gave us nothing. So.
What do you think about our personal favorite? Our sayings. My baby tell me, so and then what happened?
Yeah.
Okay then. And then who said that? For real? Man, that's
come
great.
To find out.
Hey, matter of fact. What I really heard,
Yeah, what the lick
her mama, man, that's my daddy favorite. But Hey, dog, what the lick read, man? Like,
I'm just gonna sell it to you how I bought it. That's another one.
Hey, I said the one you say you ain't. No, he ain't. He look like he don't take no wood and nickel. I don't know.
I wasn't familiar. We grew up in the same place. Never heard it.
Yeah, I think that might
Black
be my
as
grandmama
an ace of spades.
Hey.
Well, my grandma knows she used to say that. Anyway, so put some of y'all favorite Black sayings in the comments. We want to hear them. We want to see them. In addition to all of those amazing things about being Black, you know, Black History Month is a very special time for us. You know, it makes me remember being a kid, like at Orange Center, our Black History program. Seemed like we all wore the same color kente cloth, orange.
Yeah, the orange.
I didn't even know other colors of kente cloth existed until I got up here. Yes, we had orange. We had orange. That's what we had. And we would sing, lift every voice and sing. Listen,
loud.
Listen, I hear that song right now. I bring a tear to my eye. You know the brothers who wrote that from Eville?
No, I don't think I knew that.
Yes, James and John. I'm saying it like we could.
You know, they went to Edgewater, I think.
Yes, so.
No, I ain't know that.
Yes, I think so often when we were younger, though, it was about remembering these facts, right? Like like peanut butter and the stoplight. And, you know, I think we're so much bigger than these little onesie twosie things we did. Granted, they were significant, but you know, it was almost like we were saying, look at us, we're worth it because we contributed to a greater society. We the bomb because we the bomb. Hey, you know, because we notorious for making $1 out of 15 cents.
Live.
You know,
stretch
so
it to the
there
end
go
of the
another
week.
one. You ain't got two nickels to rub together. Anyway, so what I think about now is even as we're growing, as we become adults, the things that we're doing, we're legacy building right now.
Yeah, that's
we're building
important.
a history, right? And our families have built a history. No, we didn't invent nothing, but I mean, I think about, and you could talk to how your family, like the things that they're contributing to our Black history. You know, like you got a family full of talented folks. What y'all doing?
Entrepreneurs, business. Listen, my family, we ain't gonna go broke. Okay, we gonna create something.
Yeah.
Even from the adults on down. You know, my grandmama been doing half of since birth. Seemed like she been doing half. You know, like my mom, she's the tutor, she's the PhD candidate, she's pro education. You gonna get in them books and get you some letters behind your name. I got aunties. You know, one that's real big at OUC that she, making moves, just leadership, worked her way from the bottom to the top. My other auntie, she out here just serial entrepreneurs. Just their skills and their knowledge that they bring to the table to help people, not just say, hey, they bought their business. Don't come half stepping. That's another one. Hey, don't come half stepping. We're gonna make moves. We're gonna do what we gotta do to be better, to be able to teach, to pass that off. And I feel like that's so important, which what we talked about, you gotta learn and start somewhere. And then from there, you gotta, don't be an information hoarder. You gotta pass it on, to say, hey, okay, I'm a first time business owner. Let me show you what I did. This is what I learned. Don't make my mistakes. And that's one thing I can say about my dad. He's told me his mistakes. So he's like, hey, don't do what I did. Right. This is what I did. Have you thought about this? I tried this. It didn't work. Maybe you could put a different spin on it. Just to say, hey, instead of, good luck with that. Oh, that's what you doing? Or it ain't working for me, so it ain't gonna, we don't want to be like Eddie Kane Jr. No, can't be Eddie Kane. If you ain't get that reference, we putting your black card on suspension, okay? Go watch Five Heartbeats. You can't have it. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, that is Black history in the making right there, because you almost have a responsibility to the people who came before you to build on their knowledge, you know? So even with me, I'm the first person in my family to have a degree. In my immediate family, to have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. That's not to say that the people who came before me weren't academically capable of getting it. Life circumstances got in their way. They grew up in a completely different time, in a completely different space. They had different priorities. But they made sure that the pavement was laid for me. So my success isn't just my success. It's my family's success. It's growing and building on that thing. And I'm in a space now where my children are going to be that much more prepared. You know, I thank God for my great-grandmother who could not do subtraction, but the woman could make sure her money wasn't short. Okay? And they instilled that in us either genetically or by way of their tutelage. And I just think that we have to
on the micro level, be able to look at ourselves and our families and say we come from greatness. It may not be in a history book, but they were awesome in their own right.
Yeah, I think that makes us appreciate it more too, especially with you with school and stuff like that. Like you value those degrees more. Not to say you put them on a pedestal or something like that, but you value, say, hey, you know, I got this for my family. You yourself paved the way too, and I feel like that's important for like you said, our children. They say, hey, you know, even if you don't go to college, you're doing something.
Correct.
You know what I mean? I don't mind tech schools or learning a trade or something like that. You ain't finna be just sitting around. Nah. But you're learning in some capacity, whereas, you know, maybe not necessarily because college isn't for everybody. I'm sure we'll have a whole nother video on that. But you learning, you shaking, you moving, you doing whatever it is you have to do. If you cutting grass, hey, you be the best grass cutter out there. And I feel like, you know, even with everything that you're saying, not to almost put it on levels to say, well, you're only doing this. Like, well, at least I ain't, you know. And it's like, no, if you're doing that, you be the best at whatever you're doing. If that's something you like, our cousin, wash your car.
Yeah.
Best car wash in Court.
Shameless plug. Get your car washed by Sean.
Get a car, FME.
Hey.
Car wash.
FME car wash.
The best one. And that's what I even with him though, I tell him, like, he encourages me, like, every time I go on social media, you gonna see a video of him. He washing some cars that day. He come get your car washed, making your appointment. I'm like, well, damn, I gotta step my game up. I ain't on my social media every day. Let me put my videos out there and stuff. So just to see that, it's like, okay, I'm supporting him regardless of what it is.
Right.
Hey, you doing something, we supporting you doing that because you're trying to better yourself, be it for your family, for education, whatever it is for, but you want to be better than what you was just then.
Perfect example. Steve Black.
Hey, that's serious. You know what?
We couldn't have this conversation if we want Steve Black.
Yeah,
he keep a hustle.
Yeah, he got, calendars.
Everything. But I mean, from moving to music to everything, you know, we did not have a lot of examples of strong men. From going to the military, you know, he's the first person I knew that went to the military to staying in his community, even though he achieved success. Right? How many people you know, as soon as they get a little bit of something, they moving out.
I'm from
Atlanta.
I don't
everybody.
Know
I don't even live here no more. How many people do you know in that space? And he is there in the neighborhood, in the community, despite the fact that his neighborhood didn't even always do him right. You know, he stayed there. He stayed giving people a job. You know, that's the type of influence that is really helped shape who I am, you know, and I'm sure it helped shape who you are.
It's all about community, man. It's so much big. Like, we're real big on having a village and what you giving back. Like, you know, what people gonna remember you for? Okay. What are you doing that's bigger than you? That's my thing. Like, what are you?
Who are you
developing?
So into?
Who are you helping? Who you know what I'm saying? Mentoring. Whether you getting mentored or whether you're mentoring somebody else.
Right.
It should be on both sides.
That is what makes Black people so amazing too. That's what makes us amazing, because we will come together just like we talked about earlier with them 2 pieces of chicken. You know, we the 5 loaves, 2 fish. That's who we are. That's all we know. You know, it's coming together and bringing things together. And we can't let being in this society around people who don't look like us convince us that we need to start living differently. We've always been communal, and that's part of our excellence. You know, your history books will say it was lone rangers, right? When it wasn't. We've always been very communal, very together, and it's the only way I think that we will continue to build in this space. You know, doing it together. That's why I rocks with you.
Hey,
that's why we live together.
People.
You see how just
full circle. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus. It just come together. This makes it all worth it. Having people sit and have this conversation and be able to reach back and say, even from then, somebody was thinking about me. Even from then, somebody was planning for me and building for me. And no, they did not do it the traditional ways that you build wealth, but it has left a lasting effect on me. Anyway, it's left a lasting effect on you. We're able to give it to our children. Right. You know, it's just, man, we just so dope.
It's just it's pretty awesome. Just saying, so we got a lot. Dope. We got a lot going on.
We do. I mean,
a lot of you know, it's for the most part, it's positive. And it's like, damn.
Anyway, y'all, we appreciate y'all sitting in on this conversation as we go down memory lane. We got something coming up though. Jalen's birthday.
Ball out,
right?
Talk about overboard. This guy. Okay, hey. Really looking forward to it. I'm more excited than he is.
Can't wait to be a part of the
first party gonna be at
the first party.
It ain't gonna be like our parties. It's not gonna turn into a dope party where all the kids gotta go inside. I'm still scarred from that. From Richmond Heights.
You got a hot dog with juice and some cake. Okay,
that was it. Bye. Grown folks out here. Watch. Every party
coming up in March. Childhood trauma and how it affected us. Okay. We got a lot. Long list, okay?
Yes, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the positive feedback, too. We really appreciate
that.
It.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, y'all. We look forward to hearing from y'all and talking to y'all next week.
Right on.
As we prepare for Jalen's shindig.
Hey, shirts made. Finna be out here in the white neighborhood talking loud. They done told me I can't even bring my barbecue grill. They done already told me I gotta buy food there. So we gonna get
it'll be good. It'll be a good time in the name of the Lord.
Hey,
praise God.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
So till then, lift every voice and sing.
Hey.
Good night, y'all.